Good afternoon, good afternoon. If I can get the word out, guys, I just got through having my lunch, and I promised you guys in the morning that I was coming back, and here I am. Okay, I just have a few minutes to spare, so please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification button so you know exactly when I come on. I appreciate all of you for what you do. So, the title of this quick live, guys, is Are you ready for this exam? This is a question that a lot of us would ask, regardless of what I'm about to talk about right now, right? Just any exam in period. Are you ready for it? It is a test of your knowledge. It is a test of your recall. It is a test of your perseverance. It is a test of your patience. And it's just a test of your progress, okay? And so for a lot of us that have these exams coming up, and in this case, guys, I'm talking about the FSBPT, NPTE, PTA exam. Are you ready for this? Because on that day, guys, this question will not be asked, right? It's just go in there and handle business. And so are we ready? How are we getting ready for this? Are we doing our reviews? How much time are we spending with the reviews? Are we going through the content? The necessary information to succeed? Are we actually doing that? Speaking of that, guys, join the workshop. Okay, I've said it so many times on my live sessions. We have workshops ongoing. When I say ongoing, I mean like ongoing, okay, for the week. 7:45, be there. How do you join? Very simple. Okay, all you do is send an email to akaluso, the number 40 at gmail.com. That's akaluso, the number 40 at gmail.com. Send me an email. Just say, hey, coach, I would like to join the workshop that's taking place tomorrow or the one taking place today or whatever the case might be. I add you there, you pay, and I send you the Zoom link. That's the way it works, okay? That's the way it works, guys. Each session is a minimum of an hour and a half, okay? It's an hour and a half. So we have a lot to cover. I would really encourage you to join. Come in on time. Come in 10 minutes early in case you have any preliminary questions you would like to ask me about the workshop or just general preparation, okay? I've said this so many times and I'll continue to repeat as many times as I come on, guys. This exam hits different. This exam, it hits different. Now, I'm not saying that it's not possible. You can pass the exam, okay? Absolutely. I mean, I am a living witness, right? I took the exam and I passed, and I got my license and everything that comes with the license, right? So it is possible, but I don't want you getting caught off guard because you're expecting the exam to come in a certain way and it didn't come in that way. It hit you different. That's why I said the exam, it hit different, okay? And so we've been told several times, I mean, if you go read the FSBPT website, it tells you that they will be asking well-structured questions, okay? Well-structured questions. So we also have to be well-structured in our approach. And it's not the same as the school exams, guys. I have to tell you this, okay? In my opinion, it's not the same. We're gonna have 180 hot questions. I said hot, like H-O-T. 180 hot questions just coming at you. 150 count, 30 do not count, okay? But we don't know what 30 don't count. So when you go into that exam, you need to answer all the questions. And I've told you guys so many times, right? At that point, on that day, on the 7th and the 8th, and for those of you who might be watching this in the future, on that particular day of your exam, all you have is you, right? All you have is you, nobody else. You can't gain access to your phone, your iPad, okay? What else? Your books, your backpack, any kind of device. You cannot gain access to those things, including your laptop. As a matter of fact, for the duration of that exam, okay, which is 4 hours, you will not be allowed to access your locker. I'm sure you guys already researched all these things and you know. I mean, you will be allowed to go as many times as you want to the restroom, but you cannot access anything that will help you. So it's very imperative that you guys join the workshop so we can gain success. And I've said this so many times also. If you've gone through those review courses, and I'm not going to drop any names of the review courses, and you have not achieved success, we need to make that change immediately, because we only have 6 lifetime attempts to get this done. 6. Not 10, not 20, not 25, not 16, just 6. So we have to get it done, okay? And this is the right place to come in and gain the knowledge and gain the wisdom. I've told a lot of us too that I do not teach from scratch. I have to make that very clear. You're looking at me right now like, who is this guy? Is he qualified? What is he all about? Yes, I'm licensed in the state of Texas. Like if I give you my name right now and you search under my name, everything is legit. So I'm not just another YouTuber just talking to you about stuff. I'm talking to you about stuff that I have experienced and that you guys can go out and actually pass this exam. 5 major areas in the exam, right? Cardiopulmonary, your nervous system, your musculoskeletal system, your non-system, and other systems. 5 major areas. Now the first 3, it's almost impossible to pass the exam if we don't get the first 3, because the majority of the questions come from those 3 main sections. Musculoskeletal, cardiopulmonary, right? And neuro, nervous system. That's just what it is. That's just the truth of the truth of the truth. And in my opinion, guys, those 3 areas or sections make up for almost 60% of the exam. So once again, it's almost impossible to pass the exam if we don't do good on those 3 areas. So what are we doing? What exactly are we doing? We have to pass. Each time we don't pass, we have to go pay that fee again, over $600 and something, and everything that comes with it, and keep studying. So the sooner we pass this, the better. Okay? What are we going to do in the workshop specifically? One of many things is this. We're going to go through exam style questions, like practice questions. Some will be basic, some will be intermediate, and some will be advanced. That is the review. That's the main thing. That's the review. Well, a lot of you say, well, coach, why do I need you? I can do that on my own. I mean, I can just go take questions. But you're talking to experience. You're talking to experience. And I've asked this question in one of my videos. How many of us students have actually talked to an actual licensed PTA to find out, like, what has the experience been as a PTA? What's the general experience with taking the exam? I've said so many things in my videos. You have to actually go there and pick out all the things I'm talking about. But when you come to the workshop, I share that with you. That's part of what you paid for, to prep you to succeed, right? I actually gave you guys some freebies. I told you that everything you need to answer a question is in the question. Sometimes when we get a question on the exam or any kind of practice question, right? We try to add more to the question than is being asked. And then we miss it because of that. But come to a workshop where I help you correct that and teach you how to build confidence. That's another thing. Some of us, we take exams, right? We answer all the questions, we go back and start changing the answers. Oh my gosh, disaster. Yeah. You only change an answer if you're really convinced that the first choice you picked was not the correct answer, then you make the change. Okay. But anyways, guys, like I said, I'm on my lunch break. It's time to go back. I'll come back hopefully in the evening if I have a few minutes. It's not a guarantee. But please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification button so you know exactly when I come on. I appreciate all of you for what you do. And I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Keep doing your reviews. If you have questions, send me an email, aka luso40@gmail.com. Any kind of questions you have between now and tonight when we have our workshop at 7:45, send me an email, okay? All right, so keep striving, keep going for progress, keep succeeding because that's who you are, and you are a warrior. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.